party time! I love balloons. I love balloons. I love balloons. Hello, comment fan. Welcome to Comments Below, and I am Poet. Who are you?
David Vuj.
And this is the show where you leave your comments below, and some of them are some of them are And it's an epic moment in this show where they only go
Comments of the week, where we discuss last week's comments and any other business.
Today we give away some more tickets for a Premier League game, and we also need your questions for Harry Kane, baby, baby. Hey.
The Premier League is well underway, lad, and it feels good. You know when like you're having a Big Mac in like 3 months, you have a Big Mac, and it just feels good. Yeah, that's it. On that note, Leicester are popping right now.
Yeah, I can see that.
They're going to win the league.
You can say you related Big Macs to Leicester. Mahrez is playing extremely well. Last season he sort of went, like people didn't really realise that he was there, and all of a sudden he said, "Do you know what, I'm confident in the league now. Guess what, I'm going to score 4 goals and be top goal scorer in August." How about that? Wayne Rooney, that's one person who's not scoring right now.
He's not. Unfortunately
for him. And if you take a look at Manchester United, 2 goals this season, and half of their goals have been scored by Kyle
Walker. But it's just like United are carrying on, in my opinion, what they were doing last season. I don't know how they got top 4 last season. That was magic. Blue Man Tiger says United to win the league. And that statement, mate, too far.
There's no way Manchester United are winning the league for so many reasons on this planet here.
I was convinced they were going to batter Newcastle. They didn't. And I think it's finally one of those games where United didn't get that 1 goal. Because that would have been another 1-0 victory.
Good.
And it shows you, I guess, they're not playing that great.
They're not.
They're not going to win the league, are they?
I
just realised. I thought
games.
I could say they're going to win, but maybe. Do you reckon they might have?
No.
They don't have the squad depth.
The defence is not even that good as well.
The defence isn't.
The first game they played against Spurs. Now, no disrespect to Tottenham Hotspur, they haven't really added much quality to their side. So them not scoring at Old Trafford, you don't go, what a fantastic defence, Manchester United. The second game you played Aston Villa, the headless chickens. Them man don't have a clue what they're doing. They're just running around
bottle
everywhere.
Of Lucozade.
I just don't think that Man United defence has been tested properly.
It really hasn't.
And when it is tested next week against Swansea away, that is when I will say they got a good defence or they got a poor defence.
It's not clicking for United. And I think it is Van Gaal. What do you guys think? Can United win the league? Are you agreeing with Blue Man Tiger?
Manchester United, to me, also, not only running out of time to start performing well, because Van Gaal, he needs to sort it out, they're running out of time to make signings.
Who are they going to sign?
Well, I'm not sure, but Mr. Ahmed has identified 2 players that they didn't get. He says Otamendi to City, Pedro to Chelsea, after both of them were strongly linked to United. Otamendi didn't sign for Manchester United, and that shows Manchester City are bloody greedy. They haven't conceded all season. They don't even look like conceding.
Now, City are looking good. I mean, it's just like another one of those City signings where we don't really need this player. However, our rivals need this player.
They're doing the right thing. They're saying, all right, we've got strength in depth. They're getting strength in depth in that area. And let's see how he performs. I reckon he's going to probably perform pretty well, because the one thing I can say about Manchester City is forget personnel, they're organised. Then you look at Pedro. I'm just not going to get excited about
But he's exciting though.
He is fast. Have you been West Brom? There is nothing exciting about West Brom. Absolutely nothing. I'm not too sure about all the hype, but it is 2 people that Manchester United have identified and haven't got. Who are they going to sign?
Rumours lining up everywhere that it might be Neymar. And you told me you saw his agent in United.
I did. His agent was at United.
Via Periscope, or how did you see him?
It was literally on TV at the game.
I don't know what you guys think about that. But Neymar at United, how realistic is that? And Leon Knight himself says United are signing a massive star. And if that isn't conclusive evidence that Neymar's going to United, I don't know what is. Now, a special mention for all the strikers in the Barclays Premier League. Quality. I mean, Defoe scoring a couple of goals.
Decent.
You got Gomes. He's, for me, he just seems to have absolutely replaced Boney.
What kind of celebration is that? Like, where are you climbing from?
Gomes also scored a goal. But a legend was born. Bournemouth's Callum Wilson with a hat-trick for Bournemouth's first ever Premier League win. Absolute.
And his first ever hat-trick as well. His first ever hat-trick.
He's an absolute.
That's just a mad thing to get it in the Premier League away from home against an established Premier League side. Should be really, really impressed.
Dreams can come true.
Someone else that had a bit of a dream season as well was Harry Kane last season, and I am going to meet him tomorrow. So make sure, Copper Fam, you send in any questions you have for Mr. Harry Kane using the hashtag Harry Kane.
And if you want to ask me any questions, hashtag Ask Vuj, and I'll just do my own interview.
What, like why you're not going to be there tomorrow?
Yeah, just didn't get the invite on Facebook.
But you will be there tonight, Vuj. Tonight's game is massive. Arsenal versus Liverpool. Liverpool. Chris says Liverpool off to a good start, 2 wins out of 2, but they've got Arsenal, West Ham, and United coming up. Do you think they can stay on form during those games?
Honestly, I think we're going to get battered. That is my opinion. I do feel we have nothing to search for, and if we play the same way we have been playing, which has been unconvincing, with Milner, Mr. Lallana himself, legend, and Hendo, Mr. Creative Enigma himself, I just think it'll be too predictable. I do think Arsenal will comfortably win. You guys have players that go forward, that run with the ball comfortably, and you will just overpower us in midfield. Let's do a little bet, a little wager, yeah? Public apology, yeah?
To who?
Well, to each other. You know, if you batter us, I publicly apologise on Twitter for being one of the worst fans, you know, and an awful presenter, and that Arsenal are...
I think a pinky promise is definitely to seal the deal. Do not muck about today, Arsenal! Don't!
We pinky promised. You know, I don't even know why I did that. We're not favourites. Why did I just do that?
Alright, Copper fam, time to move on to something that I feel you're going to appreciate quite a bit.
Oh, yes, you are.
Vuj, what is it?
Giveaway time! Toon fans, let me hear you. We are giving away 2 tickets to Newcastle against Arsenal at St James's Park. And that's taking part on the 29th of August. It's bound to be epic.
Because we love and appreciate you so much,
We love you!
we've decided to give away these tickets to one lucky fan. Should be a Newcastle fan because you will be sitting in the Newcastle end, Vuj.
That is right. Newcastle fans, do tell me why you deserve to be at the game courtesy of Barclays. Use the hashtag #GiveMeTheTickets with your reason and you'll be going to the game. We'll be announcing the winner very, very soon. I don't know why I'm shouting, but these balloons feel lovely.
There's any chance we can get rid of them? Thank you so much.
I've really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Perhaps a bit too much.
Yeah.
Yes, too much.
Alright, Copper fam, moving on. Myself and Vuj got to witness the FA Cup live in the flesh as we watched Biggleswade with none other than the man himself, Guillaume Balaguer. Check it out, because this is what happened. If you want to check out the full video, please do. It's in the description below. But do it after this video because we want to watch comments below first.
Boom, boom, boom! Let me hear you say transfers.
Rumours! Mr. Khan says De Gea to complete his move this week. Jeez!
Yes.
Ooh.
But then again, Van Gaal has said no.
Ooh,
But
Van
can you
Gaal.
trust Van Gaal? Moret says Kovacic to Real Madrid.
That's actually a transfer. It's actually happened.
It's happened. Your rumour has become the truth.
I don't understand the transfer because
I don't
he plays
get it.
in a Modric role and Modric sort of solidified that
And
role.
they're both Croatian and Modric is definitely better.
But my whole thing is, it's Rafa Benitez. He's going to play a completely different style. If you watched him this weekend, Bale actually played through the middle, so he got a lot more of the ball. I don't really know what Rafa Benitez is doing
Rafa
at Real
Benitez?
Madrid. He knows what he's doing.
Rafa?
Inter Milan clearly not missing him. Jovetic scoring on his debut, top bins, last minute. So, interesting one. Hero99 Oni says, Mario Götze to Arsenal. My sources tell me. What sauce is that, bro? Because I use a bag of sauces on my burger, mayonnaise, ketchup, and they ain't telling me nothing about Mario Götze to Arsenal.
Man,
Although, he
no.
has come out and not ruled out a move away from the club.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Nah, have it away.
Let's just forget about that one and move on with the show. Please keep leaving your comments because next week we're going to do the actual special song.
Vuj,
Yes.
we've moved on to that part of the show where you address the millions.
Oh, yeah. Go on.
Millions of Copper 90 fans all across the world on the YouTube, the Facebook, the Twitter, the Snapchat, the Instagram. It's that epic moment in the show that can only be described as in Dothraki.
Gille esna asse.
Oh,
Gille
esta
esna asse.
It is time for What a Guy! Oh, what a guy!
What a guy of the week.
Yes, last week we
What a
asked you,
guy.
is it Hansen or is it Begovic? And I'll tell you what, mate, it was right down the middle. even Steven.
They're both water guys.
Now there's a couple of nominees for this week,
Oh, this week has been an epic water guy week.
but we feel like we've got a winner. But we'll go through some of the people that week.
Callum Wilson, obviously. That's the obvious choice.
Also Sergio Aguero pointing out the individual in the crowd that clearly had a problem. Paramedics came over whilst a corner was going on. Aguero, what a guy!
Can I get what a guy?
What a guy. Now, this week, me and Vuj have to give what a guy to an individual I actually love.
I love him as well.
First of all, take a look at this vine.
Can I get a
What a guy! To Taylor Hunt, what a guy. Congratulations, you are what a guy of the week. Now, if we've missed someone out,
what a guy?
if there was someone that we should have, said, oh, yeah, he's definitely one, leave a comment, let us know. And make sure, like Vuj said, send us your little Instagram videos in as well of what a guy. Okay, a couple of weeks ago, we asked the Copper fam to complete a survey. And if you did complete the survey, you would have the opportunity of winning the Beats by Dre headphones. And we have a winner.
We have a winner. And his name is Curvin Mike 51. Can I get a what a guy?
Oh, what a guy. You
can't
give him a what a guy.
Can't give him a what a guy.
Nah, man.
Congratulations to you, mate. We'll be in touch very shortly.
All right, so this week we've had some really, really good comments, but we've got to go through them extremely quickly. Vuj!
It's a bit of a quick fire round style. Ian Keeley says, Kevin Rollins scored the fastest Bundesliga goal ever against Bayern Munich in a whooping 8 seconds.
Matting.
Dylan Boyke says, Bournemouth will battle Liverpool at Anfield. Final score will be final Bournemouth, and that's if Liverpool have a decent game. Sorry, mate. That's gone, mate. That's too late. Just a couple of weeks too late, mate. But Anthony Alleman says, Man City are going to win.
Great observation.
Anthony Anukov says, Vuj is my spirit animal.
That's a Matting. That's a...
Michael Ballack.
That's sick.
Is Benteke the new Suarez?
Hell no.
Well, there we have it. That is the end of the show. I've done the epic chair turnaround. It's been a great one. Guys, please leave your comments. Who is your what a guy of the week? Wayne Rooney, has he dropped his levels too much? Will Mario Götze be gracing the Premier League next year? Who's going to go to United? Will anyone go? Tell us.
Yeah, leave comments and let us know, because next week, Tuesday, we'll be hitting your monitor. Purely because it is going to be a transfer special. Remember, September 1st at 6 o'clock, the transfer window officially closes, and we should be telling you what's really going on in the hood.
It's going to be shut down. Transfer window, it's shut
down.
Harry Kane interview, I'm
Shut
not there,
down.
but leave your comments for Poet to ask.